Hey, good morning and welcome to the vlog. I say good morning because that's what time it is for me. Good day, whatever time it is where you are watching, when you're watching. But it is morning for me and I am on my way to the office. First time in a long time, and I'm excited because today is going to be a good day. And I know it's going to be a good day because not only do I have a chance to go to staff meeting this morning, Amy is doing incredibly well. Brea is home with her today. She's going to take care of any needs that Amy might have. But I get to go into the office for a couple hours this morning. Today is Tuesday. It's our staff meeting day, so I get to be a part of staff meeting. And it's been weeks since I've been to a staff meeting, so I'm excited to get caught up and share the things that God's been doing in our lives and just update everybody on what's happening with Amy and all that good stuff. And then tonight we are having our first student ministry event of the summer, which I am very excited about because last week I really thought I was going to either miss or have to postpone our first student ministry event for the summer. But tonight we are scheduled to have our summer kickoff, and it's going to be a backyard cookout and bonfire, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's been over a month since I've seen any of I've seen them in church when I've seen them, but like our student ministry hasn't been together since the end of April when we took we wrapped things up, and then we took the month of May off so I could take care of Amy. And now tonight we get to get our students all together and hopefully have just a really great time catching up and kicking off the summer. Really excited about our summer schedule. We've got some mission trips and some other really fun stuff that we're planning to do with our students, and tonight we get it all ready to go. The only downside to all of this today that could make my day not be good is, if you can see it on the window here, it's raining, and I believe we're supposed to have rain for the majority of the day. I gotta double check for tonight, but the rain might be the one thing that makes us either postpone or relocate our time tonight. So once I get to the office, I'm going to be checking radars and schedules and checking to see if this rain is going to be out of our area by tonight so we can have our cookout. And if not, we might just have to postpone it. So, anyhow, just want to jump on here and yeah, I'm excited. So here's what I thought about talking about today, and that is love for job. And I thought about that because as I'm driving to the office, as I'm thinking about tonight, as I'm looking forward to being with students, I'm just sitting here thinking, I love my job. I love being able to do what God called and created me to do. So I knew at 16 that I was going into ministry. And it was the summer of my 16th. It was my 16th summer of '91. I was on a mission trip to Germany as a teenager, and just felt the overwhelming presence of God. And it's almost as though it was audible in the sense that I clearly knew that God was calling me into full-time ministry at that point. Now, at 16. I was in school to do other things, and I thought I was gonna do other things, and I think I've shared that over time. But at 16, I knew God was calling me into ministry, and so it totally changed the trajectory of my life. I went from planning to go to college and doing architecture to going to seminary and pursuing what it would look like for me to be a youth pastor. So that summer, felt God's presence, and like I said, by the end of the summer, I pretty much knew that I wanted to go into student ministry. And that fall, with that on my heart, I started working with students in my own church, in a local church. A couple local churches got together. We put together a youth group, and and we had youth group. And I'll tell you the rest of the story in just a second. Okay, so as I was saying, I love my job. I love being able to do what it is I've been called to do. So what do I do? Well, for the longest time I've worked with students. I'm a youth pastor. Though I use that term loosely because some would qualify a pastor as one who maybe has a degree or one who has completed seminary or college or something like that. But what I do is pastoring students, and I love it. I love what I do. And so now sitting in my office and knowing staff meeting is about 40 minutes away. The rest of the staff will be arriving here at the church a little bit, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be with students tonight, hopefully, depending on the rain, and I'm looking forward to getting back. You know, the church was incredibly gracious in giving me time away so that I could take care of Amy. She has the rest of this month to finish recovering. She's on a strict 2-month recovery period. But as she gets better and better, and with the kids being home, it's not totally reliant on me to be with her all the time. And so while I will still be the primary caregiver for her, she's doing much better, and she's slowly getting back to doing some of the things that she can do, knowing what her limitations are. And so as she does that, it gives me a chance to kind of slide back into my role here as a youth pastor. But I don't just do youth pastor in this role. The reason why I love this job is because I also get to work with our kids ministry, and I'm going to save that for another video. But for now, I need to get to work. And so my question is this: do you love your career? And do you believe that it's something that you have been called to? It doesn't have to be church related or ministry related, but I believe that God has created us and gifted us with the abilities and the talents to work and to serve in certain areas. And I believe those areas can be our callings for us to not just work, but be the hands and feet of Jesus in those places. And so as I think about how much I love my job, the question that comes to mind is, well, do you love your job? So what's your job? Is it something that you would consider a calling, like that you were created for? It feels like this is what you were meant to be doing. And if so, are you loving it? And maybe what aspects of the job are you loving? What parts of your career do you love? And if you don't currently love your job, without giving away anything about your job, maybe what would be the job that you would love to do? Like, what would be the ideal, like the dream job for you? What would that look like? So maybe share that if you're in the other side of the boat. And I got some more job related questions, but we're going to finish that up tomorrow. I'll share about my kids ministry and ask a few more questions. But for now, tell me about your job. Do you love it? And if not, what would be your dream job? Guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will be back again with another vlog, hopefully tomorrow. So come back, check us out. Until then, thanks for watching.